True.
And hello, everybody. It's another episode of Not Well.
I'm Bobby.
And I'm Jim.
Hi.
Hey.
We have a lot.
We have a lot with the lesbian
There's
here.
a lot. Yeah, I look like I almost said a lot lizard, but I look like a lot lizard lesbian.
How wide these pants are.
Yeah, we kind of look like lesbians
we kind
today.
of
We're like, hey, welcome to the pussy chat.
I'm a lesbian, but I've been on T for 4 months.
Right, exactly. Except for you're going to be losing that T pretty soon.
I know.
Yeah.
Trans people literally are in trouble.
Everybody's in trouble.
But like, they already have the bills lined up.
Oh, I have my glasses on. I got to take these bitches off. Honey, you got to look hot for this. Yeah, so I have a lot. Like, there's so much going on in the world right now. Not only was
Let
there...
alone my life.
Let alone our lives.
Let alone my life.
Let alone when I tell you what I saw in Florida, you're going to be like, and notice I did this.
Uh-huh. You're getting angry. Getting a little mad.
You'll know what that means.
Someone's going to punch a Nazi.
Or into a hole.
Oh, I'm worried.
Oh, I'd be fucking worried. All right, so
yeah.
Where do we want to get started? I have the quote of the week. I don't know.
Let's do that.
Every time I have a quote, I just like write it down, and I don't know if I'm ever with you or if like whatever, but I just write it down. Okay.
Quotes of
So mine is, "Honey, you're a bartender, not a cowboy." Don't remember what I was talking about, but honey, you're a bartender, not a cowboy.
Was he like swinging something around?
Something was happening.
Maybe he was on the bar dancing. Were you at that one bar?
No, I think it was
have
with
a bar
you.
with
No,
that?
This has been.
Honey, you're a bartender, not a cowboy. Were we at AWOL?
I think
and behind the bar,
so.
he had a little outfit on.
Yes,
And
maybe that's what it was.
It was that quiet guy who like has some tattoos, but like is taller, not the breadhead. And he's like cute, but he acts way too hot for how he is.
Yeah, something happened where I was like, honey, you're
right. And you're like, honey, you're a bartender, not a cowboy.
So that's the only quote I remember. I don't know. I need to start writing on there like set at AWOL on Friday, so we can just have like a little.
I like
remembrance.
That idea. Okay.
So anyway, do you want to? I'm sure we have interlapping things. So you go ahead and start us off, and then I'll just.
Well, speaking of like bartenders, cowboys, things that are hot, things that are not.
Fuck.
I have this question for you.
Oh no.
Can one be just a hole, sir, but without being a hole? You know what I mean? Like I just like had this thought.
Like you want to be the hole, or you are a hole, but you're not the hole.
You want to be like, I'm just a hole, sir. Use me, but you're not actually going to get fucked. But you want to feel that energy of like being just used.
You want to be like vulnerable, but then you're like, I don't really want you to do it. I just want to feel like you're going to do, like, even I could be naked on the bed strapped down, but I don't really want you to do it necessarily.
No, I just don't. I'm not going to bottom. Right. Is what I'm saying.
It's basically what he's saying. He's not a bottom.
But you know what I mean? But I want to be like that vibe of like, you just do whatever you want to me.
That's the vibe I want. Every time there's an older man, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. So the answer is yes. You can do this.
You can because except
you did.
I did in
taken.
Mexico. I was thinking Mexico.
You were
taken. A good example.
You were taken like a virgin.
I was like, take me, and then
you took two.
I took him.
Took them both. Not
at the same time, but still.
Yeah, that would be impossible with just Michael alone. Michael plus anyone else, you can't do DP.
No,
you're gonna need someone my size with like someone else.
I love a good
tiny.
Average. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, average. I just recently like told someone I was average who was like talking about how small they were, and it was like a straight guy.
Oh, weird.
And I was like, I think you're gonna be fine. Like I'm average too.
Most people are average. That's why it's called average.
And he was like, hey man, and he like loved it, and I was like, so do you want to show me? Do you want to show
me? Should I try to my mouth to see how big it is?
Literally, I was like, the ending of this is, I remember the feeling. See, do you want to show me? I had to turn it back.
These are the dreams that this is the dreams that we have.
These are the dreams.
These are the things that happen in our lives, and we're like, man, if I would have just kept going,
it would have been the hottest thing ever.
But no, he hits you on the shoulder with.
And then I was like, oh, ow!
See you at the gym, bro.
And I'm like,
it's like,
but it could have been.
Oh, that would have been like hot.
I know. No, I want you to tell me something because like. You shared that you went to Florida on a certain airline, and so I think you need to come clean with the listeners because we have both sworn we're not doing it.
Look,
we're not doing it.
I am not. Let me just say this beforehand, and we've talked about this sort of.
We're
before.
not shaming you if you are forced to use them.
Or if am not against paying for a cheap flight. In fact, I welcome it. But if I am going to feel like I felt after that flight, I can't do it. These seats feel like fucking, you know those like picnic seats, they bring the metal?
God, yes!
They're like metal with fake leather
like
wrapped around
down.
it. Yes. Yep. And you're on that for 2.5 hours.
Oh, ow.
Also, the seat in front of you is definitely closer than any other plane you've been on. And your knee is
you
halfway.
showed me your fucking knee.
I can't.
Was through the side by the window.
If that wasn't
by
there,
like 5,
I would have been
inches.
like this. Oh my God.
I was like, how is he?
So I'm not saying I wouldn't ever do it again. Honestly, if it was a quick, like if I know it's like a Chicago, New York.
If it's only an hour
flight, I can do it. I cannot do I can't do two again. I can't do two
I don't think. So this was Spirit, everyone.
Yeah, I flew Spirit.
And it's, I
was pissed. First of all, it started off bad because I thought we had I was so mad. Let me tell you, I was being a brat. So I thought, on Spirit, you can buy the big chairs. Then you can buy the seats that have the middle thing in the middle, like where it blocks it.
Didn't know that's
that's
nice.
like a new thing. So you can have like the middle blocked out. So it's
yes,
just the
please.
two. I thought that's what we got.
Why wouldn't you? That can't be that much more expensive. I mean, it's probably cheaper than the big seat, right?
No.
Oh.
We ended up behind that, one row back, behind that, Michael in the middle. And I go, so I find this out. I'm like, well, at least we have the middle thing. And he's like, we don't have the middle thing. And I'm like, I'm sorry?
Oh, so I would have.
I absolutely
would have lost
so
it.
So then we get in. I'm like,
Matt would not have survived it.
I was so
like, I'm telling you, Matt.
Let me tell you,
when he listens, he'll talk about this later.
I'm telling you, I cannot.
He knows.
Listen, here's the quote that I had in my head, and this is going to tie in last week or the week before, whatever you talked about.
Don't be cheap with me,
Spirit.
Don't be cheap with me.
Spirit's fine, but Spirit is the Aldi of the air, and let me tell you, you don't want your quarterback. Keep the quarter, bitch. Keep whatever. I cannot.
Yes.
I could never do that again.
It's one of those things. It's like, I'm sure it's useful for some people, but I'm not putting myself in that situation.
No.
I'm not flying Spirit. We in 2018 went to Vegas, and it was the smelliest, worst flight with people, and it was like a late night flight. So but the people on this plane,
it's a choice. You're in
that alone. I was like, I mean, it smelled so bad.
This sounds terrible, but I felt
bad.
Sort of like. I felt like I was steerage.
Guilty.
I feel like I was on the steerage class in Titanic.
No, you are.
But I'm not steerage. You know what I mean? I felt like I was Rose.
Feels like you're with animals.
Yeah, like kind of like I was back on Noah's Ark.
It's literally like bad. Like you start to feel you're like.
You look around.
You're wondering if you made a bad choice in life. Like you're like, am I?
We literally get on the plane, and then this girl behind me is like, "In the club, we all fam in the club." And I go, oh my God, I'm on Spirit. And then they kicked us off the plane before we could get on the plane because of a maintenance issue. They didn't tell us about. The pilot looked like a fucking Rodrigo from like Miami Vice. He was going to go strip clubs that night. We finally board after they didn't tell us a goddamn thing. They just, and literally this how they announced. They're like, okay, we're going to board
what?
1, 2, and 3. We're boarding 1, 2, and 3. It's like, okay, but then why even have zones? Because then everybody's rushing. I go, it's 1, 2, and 3. I'm
1, 2, and 3.
That's the one thing I noticed.
What's the point of the zone?
There was literally, I can't.
1, 2, 3.
We're going to do 1, 2, and 3, please. 1, 2, and 3. And I'm like, okay. And then so we get to the fucking. Let me also mention to you the people that fly this, and I'm not saying just because you're an amateur doesn't mean anything, but like, you're an amateur girl.
They've never
like
flown.
You don't even know what you're doing.
People,
you're like trying to rush bum. This isn't the bus. Okay, we're not running to the front.
Relax.
Like I can't do the whole people who get up.
You
and
have
try to push.
assigned seats.
I yell.
That's where I'm like, you have assigned seats.
Right. So that was that. Let me see if I wrote anything specific about Spirit.
Yeah, because I feel like this is just.
I know I said it was the Aldi, so Spirit Airlines. Yeah, I just wrote Spirit is the Aldi of airlines.
I love that. It's so accurate.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally like scary to me. Like I was so sore too, and I was like, why am I so sore?
It's like that Jinx show we went to. Where you're like,
no, that is
and there's fucking metal chairs. And remember how much both of us were the next day? I was sore. I was like, I can't move my shoulder.
Yep.
And you were like, same. I was like, oh, okay, so that's normal.
No, literally.
You're like,
yeah, no, that's how it's. And then I noticed the backs, like they are like angled weird. So like I was like this trying to sit back.
Right.
Like why couldn't they prop this up a little bit, bitch?
Because it gives them more leg room.
I know,
but the heads are because it. Yeah, so they design it like, oops.
Yeah, like and I'm
it's like bent.
So you can't. So I'm basically sitting just like, yeah, I can't. So no more Spirit.
Unreal. Now it's unreal.
While in Florida, should I just go into Florida then?
Yeah, I gotta hear about this because I'm a little nervous.
There are things that I realized. Okay, so we went to Florida just to get away. Found out that it was Pig Week, which is a whole thing.
First, I don't even know what a pig week. Pig. I just recently learned this year about pigs. I didn't know what it was. And they're like little piggy, and I thought it was just another thing like the dog thing.
It's just basically.
So I was like, oh, it's just like you dress up as a pig and like instead of a dog.
Oh no, raw is law.
So what's raw?
Raw is law.
Raw is law is the pup thing or the dog, pig
pigs.
Thing? So
that anything goes, like literally anything.
Okay,
that's what these pigs are. It's like a big fuck fest, and anything goes, and they like count their loads and all this stuff.
Oh,
are you thinking this is like a real piggy pig? Is there really piggy pigs?
I think so. That's why I think they dress up as pigs.
Oh my god! Please,
I
hope so.
Maybe not.
Maybe we should do that in Chicago. Just
I want to get a pig mask.
Pig mask, and be like oink oink, bitch.
Anything goes.
Anything goes when you're a pig.
So they do anything goes, fuck fest, loads.
Yeah, so this has been going on for a week before we even got there.
Oh,
so
no,
like they're all tired.
They're looped up and ready.
They've been not eating for a week. Like, so anyway, we go to the Eagle and the shenanigans begin. I actually ended up getting a new outfit that I'm going to be debuting in Chicago. Well, not really debuting, but debuting for the Midwest.
That phrase, debuting.
Debut.
I love it.
I'm going to be debuting.
I just love that that's what you say.
Yeah, I'm going to be debuting myself in Chicago, being a whore.
It's probably hot. Oh, you did send a preview pic.
I sent you a
really
preview.
hot.
It's hot.
Yeah, no, it's hot. I sent it to Matt. Matt loves it.
It's pretty hot.
He's like, why is he wearing that?
And I love this. Matt.
And I was like, why do you think?
Matt.
I know. I was like, you like it though? He's like, yeah, it's hot.
I want to be grabbed from the back and fucked.
And your old harness, let's be real.
Yeah, no, it was an Etsy special, and I can't.
It was like for looks. It was like for photos.
It was for photos.
It was for photos only.
But I'm not getting grabbed the way, and it kept unbuckling itself, and it was like this little thin leather.
They're gonna try to grab you, and it just comes off. You're like, sorry.
Did you make this at fucking Joanne Fabrics?
Yeah, it's like falls off.
I fall forward as they're holding me up. Like, yeah, it's not cute. So I got that, and we went to the Eagle.
Oh, here we go.
And
did you take your shirt off and go to that inner area?
Oh yeah, I had all my clothes off.
You're such a whore.
I know. I came in for Chicago. So then I did see somebody that I know from here, and let's just say he sucked my dick. And
whoa, girl, fuck.
I'm not going to speak about it necessarily for sure, but let me just say this, and this is what Colleen used to say to me. Sometimes it's best to have a fantasy. So for me,
yes.
It was always like, oh damn, he's so fucking hot. And then we get to it, I'm like, well, or maybe you're just on cocaine, and like I'm not really a fan.
Yes, exactly.
So that's where we're at with that.
Oh yeah, you've triggered something.
So okay,
I think I can imagine. Yeah, who it is.
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah.
Now
I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, so that happened. That was actually really unexpected.
I've been there
because I've always seen him walk by. I'm like, oh, he's so hot. Like, and I've said it out loud to you. I've said it to everyone.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So when he's standing in front of me, I actually called him out. I said, why do you always act like you don't know me? Oh, sorry, I'm drunk. I was like, okay.
And you're like all the time.
I'm
like, yeah,
literally every time.
Oh, okay.
And then I thought about, I was like, well,
future bucket gay.
Literally every time he was on my flight down.
Seen him. I'm not.
No,
kidding.
I don't.
That's outrageous.
The situations that I'm in aren't necessarily helpful for that because I'm not ever sober probably either. Do you know what I mean? But we're not talking about my problems. We're talking about theirs.
Judge me.
So anyway, that happened. Okay. So then the next day there's a pool party at one of the places and it's clothing optional. Cool.
What?
So we can pay to go in. So we paid to go in. It was like kind of expensive, but it was free beer and shit. So
then fuck it.
We opened the door to the back, and it's imagine like you're at like a regular house in Florida, but then there's like a fence, but then there's like so apparently this road there's like 6 different buildings that are part of this resort, quote unquote, which I think I wrote this down, resort in quotes.
I can't follow. There's a fence and then there's a door and then apparently it's a resort. I'm like, what's happening?
No.
6 houses.
Yeah. So this place, there's like 6 houses on a street, but they all are within this.
Oh, it's a community.
But it's for rent. Like, it's people who are staying there.
I like that.
So, like, it's a resort.
But some people live there permanently?
No.
Oh, okay.
So, it's just like this whole area, though, on this street. It's basically what I'm trying to say is the whole area on the street is this resort.
Okay.
Resort. So we go pay. Of course, there's uglies taking money. Of course. I'm like,
there always is.
Like, well, this is
$56. You're like, okay.
It's always the one with like the weird like hair everywhere. Like, I don't know. I was just like, okay.
Patchy.
It's going to be really fun. I'm like, okay. Open the door and literally people are getting fucked right as we walk in. And I'm like, wait, we're here for the pool. Like, really? Like, we really were there for the pool.
Like, no, like.
So we continue on.
Like, as soon as you open the door.
I found a hot ginger couple that I think I've ran into before.
Are they from Indiana or... Oh, wait.
New York. And I think I saw them last time with you.
Oh, yeah, we did.
So they're like a little bit older, but like I think they like older. They like the older grandpas. And I'm like, so I was all into them. But
they're looking for daddies, but the daddies are granddaddies.
I got to see their dicks, and that was great.
Were they good?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Like just cute.
That's why they're happy and have so many followers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like they're hot face, hot
They're
dick.
hot.
Yeah. So we're at this party, and you know the drinks are flowing, the edible kicks in. I'm in a full fucking like mode. So here's what happened. Okay, there's a few things that happened that I need to discuss. Number one, when we first get there, there's slings set up. There was this old I don't know if they're a couple of these. I mean, I'm talking old girl.
Like look like a mummy?
Yeah, like we're talking 80s. One was in the sling and one was fucking him. And I'm like, what is happening? This is just one little area. Now, let me tell you, I will say this.
I keep forgetting. I'm like, why are there so many old people? I'm like, well, it's Wilton Manor.
There was actually a lot of hot people, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, it was like, yes, it was like way better. Yeah, it wasn't.
Like, take me down.
It wasn't like, okay, it's not great, but like there was probably 20% of the people were hotter than me, where normally it's like 5% or hotter, if that.
When we go out.
I love I'm echoing you right now.
Echoing me right now?
So we see these old men just fucking. I'm like, wow, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so two things. So here's the controversial statement of the day. And again, it's going to, of course, be with trans people.
Oh, no.
I'm not actually a fan.
Wrong button.
Oh, oops. No, it's not that I don't hate trans people. I actually think they're great. What I don't like, though, I don't like is when you have a pussy. And what I don't understand is why we're putting ourselves in a sling as the main event when we have a pussy. It's one thing to belong or whatever, like belong to it. But what I witnessed was a gay man eating out a pussy.
Wow.
And fucking it. And then this trans man is just in the sling. For me,
you wanted to be in the sling.
It's not for me. I don't want to walk by and see your spread open vagina. I don't like vaginas. I don't like them.
True.
This goes back. It's not that you're not a man. It's that I don't like your goddamn vagina. And now you're going to fucking buckle yourself in.
Like, you had sex with vaginas. Like you have trauma.
They're not bad to fuck, honestly.
Oh, that's probably true.
It's easier because then it's like in the right spot and it's wet.
As God intended.
As God, this is why we're going to hell.
It's easier because God intended it.
So that's one thing I saw. And it was at one of these slings. So this sling has seen the old men, the trans man.
Yeah, you're not selling the place. You're like, everyone's hotter.
So I'm in a full blackout.
Oh.
And we're about to leave. And I'm like, I got to go. Let's get pub subs. I had pub subs all the whole time there. Like literally almost every meal.
I would eat it, yeah.
I can only eat 6 inches though now.
I heard you still can do a foot.
I used to be able to do a whole 12 inches, but now it's only 6.
So you skinny bitch, I love it.
So in the same motherfucking sling that I saw the the vagina. I just think lesbian and vagina, honestly. I saw the vagina man, and then the old men that fucked for literally 30 minutes. And I'm not even kidding. Every time I look back, I was like...
Everything takes longer when you're older.
Okay.
They're like, come, please come.
And now for the trifecta, I saw in person fisting.
Ooh, the sound.
Hi, gay.
I can just hear the sound.
Have you ever seen it in person?
No.
Okay. Oh my God. I didn't. No, I don't have anything on it, but I think
I was like, I don't need to see a video.
Saw fisting in person. Also, trans man sex. Still can't figure it out. There is vagina.
There is vagina.
But I'm going to tell you, this fisting changed my life. It made me realize I'm a terrible bottom, first of all, because if you can take a whole arm up to the elbow.
But can you?
No, but I should be able to take a dick then. Do you know what I mean? Like, I should be able to clean myself out for that if he can. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can.
Oh, if it's just a cleaning out aspect. I'm more worried about the hole.
I'm not
the
worried
muscle
about the
part.
Hole.
Okay.
Oh, no, tear this pussy.
It might. You don't
want to
tear.
But I saw a whole entire. And there was another couple people there, like, being like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to walk. Like, people were, like, interested because it's.
Well, yeah, foreign. You're like, what is this?
I'm literally watching this guy. I mean, he's pulling it out and punching it back in, and then, like, all the way to his motherfucking elbow. And I'm like, where's your hand? In his stomach? Like, how is this good for the body?
It's not.
Okay.
Because if any little injury,
like, I know. I'm like, I don't know. And then, like, where's, like, you're like scraping the insides of your, like, you're getting a colonoscopy live.
Little bits of corn are coming out.
I mean, I don't understand it. So anyway, I got to see it though, and I definitely am not actually a fan.
I'm not actually a fan.
So this is how I want to explain it though. And if we think about what I've seen, there's the 3 instances. That's
You're
Pig
like,
Week.
Yay, that's fun.
Like I said, anything goes. And that was Florida.
That is that's a whirlwind.
There's a whirlwind, and there's something else, but I don't know if we're going to go into it right now. But there's something else at the end of the trip while I was on the plane that I have to discuss.
Do discuss.
Fine, fuck it. You've heard about these aliens, right? Listen, bitch.
No, I'm panicking.
Oh, I would panic. I would fucking panic.
My heart rate just went up. I was like, what's that? Alien? Like,
girl.
On a plane?
Girl. So...
Hi guys, just the latest report on what's going on. So they've had an emergency briefing in Congress about these drones. One Congress member has stated that there are confirmed reports of the US Coast Guard seeing these things coming out of the Atlantic Ocean. That is the latest news. At least 50 drones were witnessed coming out of the Atlantic Ocean and then subsequently following, shadowing the Coast Guard and then going onto the mainland, then coming back and then going below the horizon of the Atlantic Ocean again. So
they don't know what it is. So that's number one. So by the way, our government has no idea what's happening and it's flying around. So then I was like, what the fuck?
I'm having a panic attack.
I'm
like, I just got a little nervous. Like, well,
so now they're calling them drones, right? They're not drones, girl. And I actually had like a weird moment. Hold on, let me show you.
A spinning saucer shape?
No, it's kind of like a It actually looks like an orb. They're like orbs. Oh. Hold on, I'll show you.
Weird.
They're like these orbs.
Okay. Ooh, that's cool.
That's not a plane.
It's moving way too quick.
So they're seeing them everywhere, by the way. It looks like an orb. Like they look like orbs. This is happening everywhere.
What is this?
Oh.
About my 1 o'clock, about 1,000 feet high, zipping towards us and then back out towards the ocean.
December 8th.
Red in color, moving at extreme speeds. I don't even know how to describe how fast it's moving. 661 on the phone.
It's not just...
Oh no.
So anyway,
I don't know about this.
Girl.
I'm like, how am I going to go to sleep tonight? Hi.
So they look like drones, but then they're like... So there's like 50 of them, though, outside of... Oh, this is a time lapse.
Last night, as you can see,
Wisconsin.
Objects flying in all different directions. I don't claim to know what they are. If you guys have an opinion, let me know.
So why I bring this up and what freaks me the fuck out...
Oh boy.
Is on the plane on the way home. I swear to Christ, I saw fucking one of these. I swear.
No.
Because I sat up and I looked out the window and I'm like, wow, that was close. Because we were coming into Columbus. And there was a plane, but it wasn't flying away. It was kind of just like sitting there and had red lights that were like not like a plane. I'm like, what is that? What is that? And I tried to get out my phone. I couldn't get my phone fast enough.
No.
Like, so then I'm like, okay. So then I saw this today. Then I looked up Ohio, and on the exact day, there's Ohio.
No.
Yeah. Ohio had them. And they're like, it's about 7:35 on Sunday. Yeah. I got in at 7:50, I think, or 8 o'clock.
Literally.
I'm telling you. So anyway, right now, in our state of America, in the world, really, everyone's seeing UFOs, and nobody knows what the fuck they are. So either we're about to be attacked by a foreign country. Some people, one guy said, oh my God, I think I tried to save it. It was like, I mean, it was so batshit fucking crazy what he's...
Oh no.
We're thinking of as aliens are. They're extra dimensional beings that an earlier precursor of the space program made contact with. They are not what they claim to be. They have infiltrated a lot of aspects of the military establishment. The disasters that are coming, the military, I'm sorry, the government knows about them, and there's a lot of safe areas in this world that they could begin moving the population to now are But they're not doing anything. They are not. They want the major population centers wiped out.
Now, obviously, there's hysteria. Obviously, we don't know.
Honestly, he's off his meds.
We don't know what's real or what's not. But let me tell you something. Shit is nuts.
I'm panicking.
They don't. They had a meeting in Congress. Then there was some senator, somebody was like, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. Here's the... Okay. God, this is going all over the place. And you have so much to say, too. So I need to, wrap up my section real quick.
Yeah.
I feel like you have a lot to say.
Maybe.
So anyway, there's aliens out there. So keep your eye out to make sure that you don't get...
Hey, make sure to call our number.
Call our 614-721-5336. If you're an alien, please do. Also, still no Thatcher.
Also, if you're extra dimensional, where is Thatcher?
Okay, here's something. When he said that, extra dimensional, did you hear about the Google computer that they made that's like...
Yeah. I saw that. Yes.
That's like the fastest.
It took it 5 hours or something.
5 hours to do something that would take something gazillion. The fastest computer have. And they were talking about quantum physics or quantum stuff. And then I'm thinking, are we calling people by this computer? Have we been...
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like we're connecting
they finally
eras.
Got to the, the people across. Yeah,
remember that movie? That show.
They're like, wow, they actually figured out quantum computing.
Yeah, like, oh wow, they're going to be able to see us now finally because they're not stupid anymore.
Right. It could be,
or it's like our future
because quantum physics says that particles are directly connected, even though they're millions and millions of miles away.
Sorry, there's
What the fuck was that sound? You sound like a duck.
Something came out of it, and I thought it was my spit probably, but something came out, and I was like...
Were you worried you were going to get extra
yes,
high?
I panicked.
You were like, I can't get extra high.
I panicked. I thought I had it in my mouth. Anyway, so that's life right now for that. Next, back to you.
Oh, my God. Okay. This was a question that came to me in the middle of the night.
I love your questions so much.
I want to know, have you ever had a moment where you thought, what if I'm not as hot as I think I am? Because, honey, yeah.
I'm about to flip the fuck out.
Oh, no. We just talked about quantum computing, too. Are we the ones connected?
Read the second one down out loud.
Okay.
Read the second one down. Out loud.
Am I ugly? Why does it feel like no one finds me attractive, especially on apps on other cities? It's actually a mindfuck because I feel hotter than I ever have. Oh, my God.
So now that you've brought it the fuck up, girl, that's scary. That's weird.
That's
What's wrong with
weird.
us? Actually, we are kind of...
I know.
If anything, we're probably going to see the aliens in Chicago.
If you start singing a song, I just join in and the words are the same, or you'll join in.
It's weird. There's weird connecting.
We just know things.
There's things that connect every time. Something's not right. Our energy is just what if we're the ones...
I do believe in that.
I do
Actually,
too.
I do think you can match energies, and I do.
Oh yeah, and you stay in that same vibration.
When you have a perfect trip, and you're just like, oh, this was so good.
I know. Yeah, everything actually.
Can't think of one for us, but no, I'm kidding. We've had a lot.
We've had
even New Orleans was so fun.
I know, and Chicago's.
Oh my God,
we're gonna end in Chicago.
New York.
Oh, New York's pussy. I'm actually hoping Chicago makes me excited.
Yeah.
Because it's a cheaper alternative to New York.
I know.
And it's quicker and it's all that. So I'm like,
you can go downtown for $136
all I'm really trying to do
$136 a night I saw.
Yeah. All I'm trying to do is just look at some dicks and play around. So
I want to see who else is in the hotel.
I don't need New York for that.
No, actually, not really.
No, I love New York. And that's where the aliens are, though. So I was like,
oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm still panicking.
I'm in a full panic.
So, I don't like this.
So anyway,
so you have felt like,
yes, I recently have felt that I am not
the
hot.
past 2 weeks I've been like, oh,
do you feel it?
Yeah, well, because I was flirting with someone I shouldn't flirt with probably due to age
said no
or something, and then I was like, wait, maybe I'm not hot. Well, it's not that they said no, but it's just the interest didn't seem there.
Right.
It wasn't
that's how I felt
right now.
This is the redhead couple that I was like, I'm hot. I'm fucking hot.
You see it, you're like,
I'm like, why the fuck can't I have that?
I know. That's what, yes.
And then I think, I'm ugly.
I keep thinking that this past 2 weeks, there's a lot of things I'll never have, I think, because I don't think I have access. I don't think I have access to that realm anymore. Or I don't think I ever did, but I think I should now because I feel so much better inside mentally.
Right. That's how I am. I'm like the best I've ever been.
I should be at my peak.
We're peaking,
but we're not.
And
at
we're
peak
not at
hotness
peak
anymore.
Right.
Yeah, we peaked too late.
For our age, we're very hot, and for our age bracket,
I'm not saying we're. Yeah,
actually,
I just
we're
feel
hot
like
for
I'm
anything.
just
but
below. I'm below.
The young crowd no longer really wants us. Like when I see somebody who's 25 that says no one over 28, I'm like, oh no.
I know.
But then I used to be that guy. Like I would look at 35 and be like, oh, he's old.
I thought 35 was so old. I remember thinking
I'm like,
so
oh God, you're 35,
old.
you're almost 40. And
Like,
I hear I'm 40 sitting here like, no big deal. And then I'll be 80 on my deathbed being like, remember when I sucked cock in New York?
Right.
So
you're going to be fucking someone in a sling in Wilton Manors.
Honestly, I feel like I get
hey boys, nice to meet ya.
In public settings though, I feel like I'm more of top.
I like that.
I'm more aggressive with my cock, like shoving it down people's throats. I'm ugly.
But I
got my dick sucked by four people.
Right.
Okay,
you are a
but I
little
do
whore.
feel that. That's
so
weird.
You're a pig too.
No, that's weird though that you said that because I literally have felt that in the past probably 2 weeks myself.
I think both of us have been feeling it, so I was like, I gotta check it.
So is the answer we're not ugly, we're hot still, but we're just not confident, or is it just we're realizing that we're not in the hot
upper echelon? Yeah, I feel like we're not
like the it echelon. Like it's
not hot.
Yeah, you could be hit,
but like the social
hot.
We're not going to get the social.
We're never going to be the center of the social realm. Like when you're 20 to 25, you're the center of everything.
Yes.
The music you like, the shit you do. The minute you get to fucking 30, you're like,
it's down.
I want to go back to 25.
Right. It's over. Oh, I would go back to 27.
Right. I would do
25.
Oh, 27 was a good.
27 was a great year for me.
I was hot 27.
See, we peaked.
So.
Okay.
I'm straight.
So another thing I just wanted to bring up, I think I pointed out to you. This is twice now. I'm panicking.
Is it? Hold on. Hello?
Hi, what you doing?
We're recording.
Oh, okay. So it was a legit if you didn't want to talk to me.
Oh, did I butt dial you?
No, you didn't answer.
Oh, no.
We thought it was Michael. I said it was Michael.
We heard it going off, and then I was like, what's going on?
I saw M on your phone, on your watch. I saw a big M. I'm sorry. I was like, I think it's Michael.
Mom, what do you have to say to everyone? Just like, what's something you can say? Do you believe in the aliens right now? Have you seen that stuff?
No.
You don't believe in them, or you haven't seen them?
I haven't seen and I don't believe.
Wow. Double whammy.
Do you think the Luigi guy is good looking?
Oh, he's hot.
Do you know who Luigi is?
Yeah, I don't. He's all right.
She's being reserved.
I think I saw a UFO though. I'm not kidding. So I'll have to.
Yeah, that's what we're worried about.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I can't see your eyes.
I know. Well, I have it on the because I have it on the microphone so we can hear you.
I'm talking to your forehead, just so you know.
Well, plus you'll be like, you're stoned.
Well, you probably are. You look stoned.
Not me.
Never. Do you see the whites of my eyes?
Oh. Don't you do that to that show anyway?
Yeah, but I try to pretend like
I don't know why.
So we're talking about aliens and murder. So
literally, I'm like
great.
We're talking about being ugly.
You called it the best time.
Mom, do you think I'm ugly?
Actually, we did just say that. We both think we're ugly.
Why? You both are good.
We think we're old.
Well, I think it's the old thing. I think we're feeling old.
It's okay. You're still good looking, and you get better with age.
Oh,
Boo.
I like that.
And that's the life.
Amen.
That's the life lesson of the week.
Amen.
All right.
As you get smarter and cuter, that's all there is to it.
He's not getting smarter. This idiot.
He's not getting smarter. Well, no, I'm not really. I'm kind of. We were just talking about when we peaked, and now I'm on the downward spiral.
The death spiral.
I'm like, I saw aliens.
Yeah. They're like, Grandpa, come back to the home. He escaped again. He saw aliens.
Wow.
I was abducted.
I'm like, the customer service at Spirit's ridiculous.
Yes.
Like, oh my God.
Of course it is.
You guys have so much fun. All right, I'll let you go.
All right, I love you. Bye. This is unhinged. This episode, this episode is brought to you by
Weed. His weed.
My weed. No, it's
And
brought
I
to you
play
by
along.
Bulge Band.
Oh.
Bulge Band. Go check them out.
That was insane.
I'm like getting hot.
You were like,
Girl.
baby girl.
I had to turn pants into shorts. Okay. So now let's recenter.
Okay.
Recenter. Readjust. My asshole hurts.
I know. Are you ready? Are you centered? Are you
centered.
looking something up?
Yeah, I was looking at one of my next ones, but I want you to go because it's probably the same.
Okay. Have you ever had this experience?
I love your fucking...
I put this in a category, things I hate. When everyone or, some people around you are singing along and then everyone's having fun and like joining in, they're like, you remember the words, you're singing along. And then someone gets out their phone to record everything. And they're going like this, and they're doing it to you. And it's like, you find out who really knows all the words. Because people are like, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba,
yeah.
You're like, and then people are like,
yeah.
Like, I get anxiety about forgetting the words. So as soon as I see a camera, I'm like, oh, now this performance is for real.
Now I got to really step up my pussy.
And I don't know the words. And I never know the words. I know most of the words, but I'm like, no, body, what you want.
I love it that if we could have microphones on us all times and like play songs, everybody's words would be so different.
Right. And that's what I'm saying is like, it ruins a moment. So keep the phones away, bitch.
Now, here's the thing. I do
that's
like pulling
though.
I know. And I like to document.
I know you do like to document, but you need to get like Google lenses that like film from your eyeball. Cause like, we can't.
I can be like,
right, and it's just like starts recording.
Yeah, right. I was like, so right. Okay.
I have some more things.
Go for it. Shoot.
I have a confession.
Oh, why did that just scare me?
Well, because I am a little embarrassed.
Oh,
I think, but I don't know why.
Yourself?
I need reassurance.
Okay,
if it's warranted. I think that I'm an Instagram whore.
Okay. Do tell.
Well, sometimes I receive and send naughty photos over Instagram.
Wow. Oh my God.
Like
a lot?
A lot. Like for an extended period of time.
Like, do you send videos?
Yes.
Okay. So, okay. Do I want to call you an Instagram whore? No. But I honestly, you just use Instagram as your vessel to be a whore. And so maybe it's not just an Instagram hoe. It's more like just a hoe. And not in a rude way. Maybe you're just a pig. Have you ever thought of that? And all men are pigs. That's the whole like.
Well,
gig.
oh really?
Yeah,
now
like,
you're a sexist.
All men are fucking pigs.
All MIGs are fucking pens. I can't speak.
I fucking love that.
Okay.
No.
What did you say? No.
I don't know.
Okay. You're really cracking me up right now.
No, actually, this kind of goes with that. I don't even remember what we just said, but I did think of this whenever you said this. Why do people share memes so much? Like certain people, like it's a certain type of person that does it. Personality disorder. This was written when I was, and this is when I was written. I wrote. Let me also say this. Hi at a backyard pool that is at a house, but it's called resort, and we are in a neighborhood but can get naked. LOL. So high, can't even swim correct. And then I wrote,
we are in a neighborhood but can get naked.
Yeah, like
I love that. That's why I couldn't understand, because you couldn't understand when you had the experience,
right?
Because you were like, there were 6 houses in a row, and we were in a development. It was a resort. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh my God, I love that. But like, what was the question?
I don't remember.
Hold
on, I forgot the whole question. Hold on. Oh no, the meme people. Like, there's certain people that I really almost feel like it is like a sense of autism.
I think I triggered this because I told you. Oh, I can't cut that. I sure you shouldn't.
Why? Are you gonna talk shit?
Well, I was.
Well, you don't have to.
Okay, but there are certain people
like Michael. Michael's one of them.
I know. It's
8+,
but he really
messages.
backed off from me because I think I stopped responding.
I literally don't.
I didn't read them.
I don't ever look at them.
Oh, okay. I was going to tell you, I don't.
I have to click it so many times though to like clear the fucking messages because it'll be like
say
25
scene.
Like
you click it so it says scene.
That is actually something.
If they start letting them see if you've actually opened and watched it, we're fucked. I'm fucked.
Well, they do on TikTok.
See that? Oh, what?
That'll be like.
I didn't know they had that feature.
It'll be like.
That's why it should be banned.
Well, Trump's going to save it. Didn't you hear that?
Didn't you hear that?
It's gonna. That's how he's gonna keep
it has till like January 19th,
and he's gonna be like, "Oh, no ban on TikTok."
So he'll probably just get inaugurated. Yeah, and like, yeah,
it's all set up. It's all, and he's gonna fight the aliens. It's like, what is going on here?
Oh, that could be fun to watch.
Yeah. So anyway,
Trump versus the aliens.
So there are different kind of people though, like a lot of people. So this is what made me think of it. You're an Instagram hoe. Some people are Instagram like sharers, and it's like enough because I'm not even responding.
You're right. No, you're right. Instagram is for all sorts of behavior.
Behavior there is. I've been live on it before. I'm so embarrassed for my life.
I remember you being live, and I watched.
I was like, "Hey,
there were two people." It was like me and your other account.
Oh no, that was during COVID. That was weird times. That was very weird time. I was like, "I'm gonna be a star now. I know I'll never have to go out again." So
it's because there were a lot of people who were becoming famous on TikTok and Instagram during COVID.
And
they would film things in their rooms and
I'm ugly. That's what it is. I feel like, I
know. Are we being
Am I insane?
No.
Is it me who thinks that
you're so hot and everything should just happen
and nothing's happening? And what makes it worse?
I'm going to be a famous artist,
and I'm losing weight. So now I really feel like I'm entitled.
Exactly.
I'm I'm skinny now. What are you saying no for now? What do I have to fix next?
They're like, it's not this. It wasn't that.
It's the face. I'm like, I always thought my face was the best.
It's the personality.
Well, when you're fat and you have a decent face, then your face is your looks. But once you lose the weight and you have a decent face, your face becomes ugly and your body's hot.
Exactly.
So here we are at the same problem we started with. I should have just kept eating.
It was a lot more expensive to come this way.
Yeah, honestly, I have something to tell you on the side.
A fuzz thing from my mic got in my mouth.
Okay, well, I'll send you a meme about it. Now we got to talk about the thing that's in the room.
Yeah,
the elephant that's in the room.
All this junk.
The elephant cock in the room.
Where is it?
It's on everyone's internet. Speaking of internet boyfriends, Luigi
has a big cock.
Okay, so
no, he said it. He's
PhD.
I feel
like I saw it.
No, I do too. I think I saw.
I don't know if it's real or not. So this is the big rave. He killed the CEO. Well, allegedly.
Allegedly.
But it's bigger than that.
I think it's
and
way
this is what's making me wonder, is this the red herring for the drones that are popping out of the ocean that are about to kill us all? What's happening right now?
Trump's like, it's Antifa, and it's just aliens.
It's just aliens, period.
And are they just mechanical aliens? What are we? We all want the green men to come.
They're not going to be green.
They're not going to be green. They're just going to be a machine.
Or they're us.
It's going to be an AI machine, probably.
Right. That's another thing.
Oh no!
Back to what we were talking about.
Luigi,
is so hot,
fucking hot,
and
everything he does is hot.
I do.
He could do anything right now.
Oh, and he is.
He could kill someone, and we'd all love him. Oh wait, we do.
Wait. And it's an uproar for the right. They're like, oh, the lefts. This is why liberalism is a disease.
And then it turns out he's homophobic and transphobic.
Okay, so people are up in arms because some people are like, oh, he's so hot, daddy can fuck me, and then. The CEO deserved it, or the different things that have been said. It's not just, oh my god, the poor CEO of United Healthcare. It's Luigi. Everyone wants Luigi. So a lot of people are actually not mad at this, and they're actually kind of you fucking deserved it, and I feel like there is kind of a revolution happening.
I do know a lot. Well, he united ref.
I just read united.
Wait, what did you say?
You said that. Go ahead.
So he brought together the left and the right, I feel like, because
there's a lot of people that are,
it wasn't people everyone looked at this and was like, yeah, fuck that CEO.
Right. And
because these companies, we've all had the experience of trying to get something done, and you're like, why is it $950 for me to get an MRI of my back? Why is this drug that I can't afford $300 a month? Why
I have to get at a med spa?
And why did I go get surgery, and then suddenly I'm getting an anesthesia bill, and I'm getting this other bill, and I'm getting that? It really is insane.
It is terrible. And then you want to say,
when you are sick in America,
thoughts and this is tragedy.
This is tragic. It's violence. And I'm like, no, he literally has killed people.
You know what's violent?
When people can't afford their meds.
But this is what I think is so funny though. People are like, this is appalling how these people are acting. I'm like, do you understand that we kill our entire country is based on just killing others to get our way?
Right.
Including right now, we are bombing other places. And
no, Gaza. Yeah. Literally, we're supplying for the past year. We've sent bombs.
We've been murdering people all the time.
Why?
And making memes about it.
Making memes about it, laughing.
What's the difference in that?
I know, in killing a CEO.
So all of a sudden, the CEO who purposely uses AI
to get profit,
right, will deny people based on an AI thing.
It's AI,
I can't.
And they knew the AI was 90%, wrong.
Yeah.
They knew it, and they still were like, "That's a good number. That'll keep regulators satisfied. Maybe the government won't care, but it will definitely deny enough to make us money." So we'll go with 90. And I love how all planned. That's the problem is people think interpersonal violence is different than structural violence. These people are in charge of corporations that directly kill other
the
humans.
only way humans have ever advanced is by killing.
It seemed like
if you really think about it.
And the thing is, what is advancement? Like, is this really good? It's not.
Right. No,
so I don't really
actually,
think it's
like
advanced.
advancing is terrible.
When we say like advanced, it's like I actually don't think it's advancement. I think it's the opposite.
Actually, it's kind of crazy. At the time when you're living in it, you don't think it's advanced, and you're just kind of like, this fucking sucks. So you're never going to feel the feeling of like, I can't wait for it to be, because it's always just going to be this.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's
deep.
also how I feel about like every week. I'm like, next weekend I'll catch up on this.
Yeah,
I'll catch up.
right.
And
It's
then
over.
I'm 41, and then I'm 42, then I'm 48, and then I'm like,
yeah. There's more and more tasks that I'm
there's
like,
more
I can't
tasks,
do
less
it.
time.
I can't do
It's
it.
already dark out. Like it's just there's a lot of stuff going on in the world.
Well, you really do start to think like, how many left of these do I have? That's where I'm at right now.
Same.
Because I've
had
sadly
40
it's always with
birthdays.
Penny, of course, because I'm like, how many Christmases left or something like that.
You're morbid like me.
Yeah, and so but then I start thinking about my life, and I'm like, I wonder how many more trips to this place am I gonna have?
You know what's crazy?
Like I was like, I might not ever be here again. Like
This is
even
what
though
I'm
I like
going
to
through
think
right
of
now,
it,
by the
even
way.
with like taking Matt to Spain in February, I'm like, well, we have to go to this place. So I like changed the whole tour.
You have to. This is the
Because
only
I was like-
time you're going to be there.
I was like, yeah. I'm like, we don't have that many trips overseas in us. And
Yeah.
so it's like, it's first of all, it's expensive, but secondly, like, and time. But, you know, are we really going to go back to that country?
No, you want to see a different
that
country.
one city?
Yeah.
No,
That
we're going to go to
one thing
another
again.
place.
Yeah. So while
it's
you're
like,
there, enjoy it.
I'm like, this is it. Yeah.
That sometimes that makes me feel like I get more present. Where
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah, no,
I need,
it
I'm
does.
Like,
It's
I need
good.
I need to embrace this.
That's how we should go through life, is be present and be like, this is probably it.
If we're being honest, it's true.
Yeah, like it could be.
Like
You just-
imagine. Yeah, it's really fucked up. You know
but
what I
on
find?
trips especially, it's like you should be present the whole time. That's why you don't get in the tourist traps. Don't get trapped.
No, the tourist
don't go to the
traps,
shitty
yeah,
restaurant.
no.
Like, do your research.
Don't go to Times Square
and go right.
Like,
and really live it.
live it. And that's kind of how I feel at 40. Like,
Yeah.
I'm almost in my mind. I'm going, well, fuck it. Like, and then I thought,
Yeah.
and every time
When am I going to be this hot again?
this kind of circles back to the beginning.
Yeah.
When you said about the whole thing.
Yeah.
About being a whole.
Uh-huh.
That's how I'll convince myself to be like, well, if this was my last week on Earth, I would just be a
gonna
whore.
Yeah, you're like,
and every time I'm just going to be a whole.
It's my first time in Puerto Vallarta.
But why
it's
am I
my birthday
waiting?
trip. It's like, I'm just going to be
But why am I
used.
waiting?
Right. Still in day to day.
And still day to day. Yeah. Like, I'm still waiting.
It
But
takes
like
like a special event or a trip.
But
to
if
be
something
like
were to
that.
like, oh my god, the aliens are attacking, I'd be like, somebody come fuck me. Like, I don't understand why that triggers
if
that.
there's an interdimensional being coming at me to kill me,
Oh, maybe they'll want to fuck.
oh,
They just have big dicks. They
they're
just
like,
fuck
I
everyone.
can activate all 9 chakras.
They only
like,
fuck straight guys. They have like 14-inch cocks. They only fuck straight guys in the ass.
I'd watch it.
I would too.
I'd jerk off to that.
I'd play.
I'd play along.
I'd be like,
DP. I DP'd with
Which
an
one would you?
interdimensional dick.
It's so weird, dude.
Dude.
Okay.
Okay, I have more. This is going to be, I have to go off a little bit, but like I feel like I'm going to be pilloried. Is that the word?
What is pillory?
I don't. Look it up.
Okay.
Ask someone.
I'm not asking this bitch.
What does pilloried mean? It says attack or ridicule publicly.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew it was right.
SAT scores are coming back.
The SAT scores are coming back, but recently I'm just kind of getting fed up with like some of the gay things online about like this couple is terrified, so they're going to get married now. And I'm just like, I fucking can't.
It's the scare tactics.
It's like,
It's the
I'm
media.
sorry, but like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? You're scared, so they're gonna go. This was like, this brave couple got married now because they are afraid of Trump's administration. And I'm like, what are you, like, literally, what do you mean? What are you afraid of in terms of gay marriage? I'm not saying anything else. I know trans rights are on the chopping block.
Right.
So are so many gay rights.
That's why you're...
The people in his administration, most of them do hate gays. Yes, probably.
Or they actually
a
like
majority.
them.
But no, a lot of them.
But
That's the
are
thing is, a
gay.
lot of them are pro, and Trump always was too. So it's like,
Yeah, I don't hear it.
he had New York
You
gay
need
friends.
gays,
He
bitch.
literally
You need
liked
gays.
gay guys. Like he was around them.
Right.
But anyways,
Little faggot.
in terms of gay marriage, okay, so they're like, it's so complex to like. This is why I just don't get. I don't get this. Obergefell would have to fall. Like the Supreme Court would have to hear a case and overturn gay marriage, which they don't really indicate that they're going to do that.
No.
But even if they did do that, then there's still the Respect for Marriage Act that they passed last year.
Right.
Remember that?
Yeah, I was like, why do we always celebrate these things and then I feel like they never protect us? Then
they're like,
is it all a lie?
Well, that protects. No, that actually says that if you're legally married in any state, you are married in every state.
Okay.
That's what it says. It's just that they didn't force states to perform gay marriages. So, like, if Obergefell, the Supreme Court decision
then
falls,
you couldn't get married like in
then
certain
like
states.
Texas or these places that have gay marriage still outlawed, you wouldn't be able to get married in that state, but you could still go to another state and get married.
Right.
And it's not like an abortion where you will die if you don't get married next week.
And no offense.
You can go to you can travel to another fucking state to get married.
And
so
also,
you could still, it's like,
and also,
why are you rushing? You have time.
Yeah, do you want to really, let's think about our choices.
It's just,
this is God's way of telling you.
And that's the other thing
no.
is this obsession with, the problem is for decades, they taught all gay people, like, this is the most important fight of your lives to get gay marriage. It's been an obsession. And I'm like, look where it's got us. It's like now there's no discussion about anything else with gay rights.
Yeah.
It's just that marriage was that was it. Like, oh, well, I guess gay people just want to be married.
It's just bizarre to me that we still are in an age where like people are freaked out by gay people. I think it's so weird.
Those few that are still out
These are the ones that are like wearing hoods and burning things at night.
Like,
and it's like,
you're worried about this
and then
one?
you think I'm the autistic one, honey.
Not me.
If you're, yeah, I
need to get that other drink.
Oh, naughty boy.
I'm feeling filthy.
He's a little whore. Oh fuck.
Fuck daddy. Fuck me, dad.
Fuck daddy. Oh, can you pour some in mine?
Of course.
Or is there
mouth to mouth?
Oh, baby bird. Literally.
I want to be the whole sir.
Yeah, except for am I the sir now? That's the problem too.
I'm the sir.
I'm the sir. I can be like, oh, I'm so
that's
young.
A different taste.
Oh.
Ooh, yummy. All right. A couple more things. Oh
no, it's depressing, isn't it?
Yeah, this one's kind of a sad one. Have you ever had a moment where someone that you thought could possibly be hot, like you're not like, oh my god, this is the hottest person ever, but like if we were hooking up, it'd be great.
Yeah,
like it could be great. Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll see. Like I don't know. Like okay,
like what happened to me last weekend with what's his name at the bar when I was like finally got it. And I was
a little more longer term than that. Oh no, that was long term for you. Yeah, you said you've seen him around.
Yeah,
for a
but
while.
it wasn't like we have I don't know him.
Yeah,
I just know of him, and now I know his mouth.
Right, and God, I can't imagine the number of bacteria.
Hi, gay.
No, because I don't think he brushes his teeth.
Oh, is that your secret?
What?
Do you know something I don't know? Does he not brush his teeth? That's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, wait, what?
First of all, bitch, why do you care? It's too late now.
I know. I was
You're
like, wait. I'm like, wait.
Uh-oh.
He does have those. He does have those calcium
yes,
marks.
He does. Yes,
so
he does.
Sometimes it's cute to me, but
yes, she does.
I mean, since 2012, I wanted that, and then I felt the dick. I was like,
did you feel it?
Oh, yeah.
Supposedly,
it was.
Oh, is it mine? Like mine?
No, but it's no.
Oh.
He presents. Hung.
He does, yeah.
I don't know if it was. I don't know. And I asked. I also.
You don't seem sold on it.
I go. He goes, "Do you want to do a bump?" And I go, "Bumping that." And I said, "No."
Did he
thanks.
even know what that meant?
I don't know the bumping it part. He was. I'm drunk. Sorry, I'm fucked up. I'm drunk. I'm like, keep telling yourself that and suck my dick. Bye.
Yeah, you're like, shut up and get down
Gag.
there.
And he was. He was gawk. I'm like, I'm not gonna come. So like, I don't know why you're trying so hard.
Oh,
like just taste and see.
Do you tell people that ahead of time?
No, I make them suck me until they can't suck me anymore. I'm like, thanks.
So are you doing out of spite, or you just really take a long time and you're like,
oh, I take a long time to come unless it's like.
Good
it's got to be. Well, it's got to also be.
But do you like tease these boys because you're like, I know I'm not going to come. I'm not going to come.
Oh yeah, I don't ever actually go to these bars and think I'm actually going to come. I want to, but I just don't think I
already broke that rule this year.
Well,
remember?
And I have two actually.
Do you remember that?
Didn't I come?
Remember?
Yeah, on the dance floor. Murder on the dance floor. That's when that was big.
Literally,
you know what I mean?
like, what happened?
We should have known when
there.
Saltburn came out that this world was going to hell. You know what I mean?
I really feel like I haven't done a lot this year, but then I really think about it and I'm like, well,
we started off by going to New Orleans.
Started off with a bang.
I was 70 pounds heavier.
My question was going to be, have you ever had a moment where someone you thought was hot or could be hot, like something happens and you're like, oh, they're not hot.
Oh,
they are not hot.
Oh, where it's immediate.
All of a sudden you're like,
yes. And it like almost.
Oh, that's the phrase, or that's it. That's the behavior. No. Oh, you have that opinion. No.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Because something happened to me and I have to like show you.
Okay. I
took a screenshot because I was like, so, you know, that guy I talked about, and we talked about, well, we kind of talked about it earlier with the memes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, there's pictures. You're like, yeah, oh, sure. Then this phrase came after I.
Okay.
This second half. I don't want to know.
I just feel like that's like cringe or something. Like it's like
that's what I felt. I felt like I was like,
oh, I get what you're holding.
It almost
everything's just connecting right now. It is connecting the dots.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been a hoe with that one?
No, I haven't yet. I have not yet. No, I have not.
See, I get that.
That's the one thing. And don't worry, no. That's what I was saying. Like,
that's like secondhand embarrassment where you're like,
I was like,
no,
out of my body. Like this poor guy.
That's like when I see a hot guy and then he's like, sweetie, and I'm like, well, why did
we have all fucking been there? Where like LA or something.
Do you
where
act like you're butch on your profile? You're like, I play baseball. I play, and then
I play softball, and volleyball. It's like,
it's like, shit, girl. And I'm like, oh, like, can you just
they
pretend?
had like the hot shorts and mustache. Yeah. They had like the big muscles.
They look like
you are so ready to fuck a straight guy. And then it's like, hello, have you seen the latest Broadway show?
You queen. It's like, oh God. So yeah,
you've had that
second hand where you're like, oh, and it's over immediately.
That was my moment where I was like,
but immediately it's over.
I was like, even if I meet him now after reading that, it's just so cringy,
cheesy. It's like you're 50 years old.
Yeah, and that's exactly how I felt. Well oiled.
Well, he's gonna hear this.
Oh, really?
I don't know. He's a listener. Ew.
Let me get that out. You had a spot. Well, I have another thing. Actually,
I don't know if I have. Let me go ahead.
If you're ready for Sundays, that's fine.
No, I'm not. I mean, we got to give them what we got to give them.
Okay. I wrote this down. I can do freckles, but I can't do moles.
Same, sis.
I can do freckles, but I can't do moles.
Here's the thing.
There are some. I don't want to have to worry that you have skin cancer. Like, I don't want to have to be next to you and be like, now this one's looking a little different.
I don't want it to scrape my face when I'm making out with you.
Oh, God.
Let me tell you, I'm watching.
Like, rubbing the back.
Yeah.
Moles all over it.
You know, that is my biggest fear.
You're like, what's this? And it's just like a fucking waggly mole, like on a little stalk. Ooh. And you're like,
and you're like, but then you have to massage them for an hour. Ew.
And you're just like going up and down. And it's like, bump.
Can you imagine having to be a masseuse and having some of these people come in? And you're like, oh no. Like, oh, and I'm not saying
oh, fuck.
Here's what I'm saying.
And we're not anti-mole people. I know there are molists out there.
Well, we're not anti-mole, and if you have a mole, it's fine.
No, it's like one or two.
We're talking
or less. Well, honestly, I have zero, and that's what I
prefer. I can't like do it on the like if there's one here, I can't do it. Can't do it.
I'm worried.
You can have the hottest dick in the world.
Yeah.
Nope. That one spot.
It's like teeth for you. It's like a different thing.
It's like when like Marilyn Monroe and they have like little mole. I'm like, that's ugly as fuck.
I know. I hated it. Even growing up as a kid, I was
like, do you know what that is?
And then
like,
people are like, oh, they drew those on to be like have a thing. I'm like, what?
First of all, it wasn't a jaw. It was a fucking honker of skin just dying on her face. Like,
I honestly don't even know what a mole is.
Get your moles checked out.
What is it?
Get them checked out.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't want to worry about your moles.
Yeah, no, like
I don't want to look and be like,
no, yeah.
There's
Girl,
so many.
That one's growing out 6 feet.
Because then if like that person gets cancer, you're going to be like, I missed it. And it's like,
I can't.
I had to look at them all the time. It's like, I hate moles.
Wow, I can't believe we've never talked about this before because
I have a phobia.
I think I do
moles.
too.
It's a bad thing. It looks like something that needs picked off.
It's just you know what else fucking just
get it off.
You know what else is such a turn off to me?
Okay.
When people do that with their nose hair.
What?
When they like go in and they pull their nose hair out. Have you not seen men
what
do
is that?
Men do it all the time. Straight men do it all the time. Where like you'll catch them, they'll be like,
what?
Pulling out their nose hair.
I've never fucking seen that.
Really?
I did. Well, I think I've seen it, but I didn't know they were doing that.
No, yeah. Like
I thought they were picking their nose.
Yeah, they'll go.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Buy a trimmer.
Right. That's why I try to trim a lot. Because I know it happens, but like, so that's
picking out a hair.
So the minute I see you do that, I can't unsee it. Yeah, I can't unlook at your nostrils. I can't stop looking at your nostrils. I can't do it.
You know who I feel does that? I'm just gonna say it.
Oh God, for sure.
Yep. That's 100%.
Oh, fucking sure.
Actually, Perry's too.
Yeah, yeah.
I said that.
Like straight people.
Straight people do that, but like these in specific. These. Oh, really? Oh, I can't. What? I've never seen that.
I mean. Now, here, let me just say this. If you need to do it, say you feel a tickler, you know what I mean? You don't. Okay, so you're just prim and proper.
Not in terms of hair. A tickler booger?
No, like a tickler. You've never had hair?
Tickler and booger or hair, no.
Okay, well, you're lucky. I'm surprised with that mustache.
It's not luck. It's called being blessed.
Well, anyway, if you need to do that, you can do that on your own in private. Please don't do it in public. Like you're pulling, and it's like a very like aggressive. Oh my God.
No,
you're going to
stop.
see it now and you're going to fucking hate me forever. You're going to think of me every time you see that now.
Okay. I want to bring up something that is about to become big, I feel. And I feel like maybe more talked about.
Okay.
And I feel like we just want to ride the wave and we want to be at the beginning. So
good.
Have you ever heard of galaxy gas?
No.
Let me show you.
Oh my. Is it like something that, is it like laughing gas?
Uh-huh. And it comes in these canisters that you can buy like behind the counter of a, but like a giant sized.
Like
girl,
a giant size.
Not like a fucking, okay, because like Whippets, I think, are just the little ones that are for little canisters or anything
this
that
is like
needs
real
a
nitrous,
little.
probably.
This is real. And it's behind the counter at like gas stations even.
Oh my God, we have got.
Okay, so how they get it by is they say this is for whipped cream. You're putting it in whipped cream. See these flavors of whipped cream, tropical punch,
Whippets,
mango smoothie. There's all sorts of fucking flavors for whipped cream. But it's actually nitrous. And
oh my God, and they sell it the fucking.
It's the amount that they sell is supposedly good for thousands and thousands of pounds of whipped cream. Like it's something insane.
Like they pack that shit in there.
Like they're selling so much that it's clearly not for whipped cream because you would never make that much whipped cream in one flavor.
So it's very obvious that it's for drug addicts.
It's very obvious. It's literally just a loophole.
Wow.
And a lot of people are buying them and trying them.
I've never heard this, but I feel like we need to have this in the title.
I feel like we need to try it.
Should we? On air.
Yeah.
Live.
Is that a pun?
We'll try it in Chicago.
We'll try air on
Let's
air.
do it on the very top. We should do mushrooms the very first time on top of the Sears Tower.
The Willis Tower.
Which one's that? The Sears Tower? Is that what it's called now? The Willis?
I think it's called Willis now.
Oh, I always call it Sears
Did I make
Tower.
that up?
No, but there's like a John Hancock or something.
What is the Willis Tower?
We actually should go to the bar at the top floor. It like circles, or it doesn't circle, but it's so cool.
Yeah, the Willis Tower, originally and still commonly referred to as the Sears Tower. I'm ready to go on a bar like that.
No, we're going to. It's
I
like
want to.
100.
I want to go to like London
up.
House. There's another one that's
it's
right
on
on the
floor
river.
112.
Oh wow,
It's all the way up there. It freaked me out actually.
Ooh.
Like the elevator ride really does freak me out.
Ooh.
But you risk.
Ooh.
You live and you learn. This is the thing, though.
It's like when I went to
how
the
many more
CN
times
Tower
are you
in
gonna?
Toronto. It's bad. Looking down the elevator, you're like,
Yeah, I don't.
But right, like this could be it. So
Right, so we're just gonna do it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. We're gonna go. We'll be at the top bar on Friday. Come see us. We'll sign autographs.
Recently, I was thinking about what it would feel like to be kind of like a martyr.
Okay, so you're like Luigi.
Yeah, that's what triggered this. Is like, but like where you're like so into your cause, and you know the other thing that made me think of this is Shogun. I watched, which is like, have you watched that?
No, but I heard it's really good.
Yeah,
Is it?
It's insane.
Is it in subtitles?
Yeah, but they have a dubbed version with all English.
I know, but
So
that's
you can watch that.
okay. But I hate. That's actually something I hate. the audio in the ears have to.
So you're watching them at lips. Like, that's not what they're saying.
I can't. I guess I'm a natural lip
then
reader.
you need to read because it's like a decent portion. I was like, what's the phrase?
Yeah, but then you can't see.
But it's not like every scene has. A lot of scenes are in all English. A lot of scenes are all English.
I got through that one show.
Yeah.
The one that was big and it's coming back for season 2, and they did the like live one. And it's like the babies, they kill, they die.
Squid Game.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was dubbed.
Yeah, if you can watch that.
So I got through that. It's just
wait, you listened to it dubbed?
Yeah.
So I watched the one with Korean.
Korean. You're all natural.
Oh yeah.
No, see, I was like, I need the English version, and it like actually really did match up a lot. And once you get used to it, you're kind of like,
for these big budget things, I think you
can actually like read. Well, actually now with AI, they can probably just substitute the lips.
Honey,
do you know that I thought about going international
can do that.
with us going into Spanish? Because there's like a thing that can dub our voices into Spanish, and I'm like, what if we go to the Spanish market?
That'd be insane.
We're like, we don't know Spanish, but we can translate.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
Arriba,
underlay sundries.
So sundries. So you didn't answer. We didn't even talk about it.
What did we talk about? No, what is it?
Like becoming a martyr.
Okay.
But like, I want you to, have you ever imagined yourself so invested in a thought or a belief that you are like, death is fine. Like death is just, I'm ready to accept it if that's what happens, because I'm doing this like for a good reason that I fully believe in. Like,
I think that's what's actually wrong with me. Is that I don't feel like there's something so strong that. So is there something wrong with me? Maybe.
Probably.
There's nothing I want to die for.
I know, absolutely. You are most afraid of death. You're like absolutely not.
And maybe that's just.
You're like, actually, I could believe that. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Martyr. Yeah, I'm gonna martyr and stay.
Yeah.
Y'all can go.
Fuck a martyr.
I'll stay here. You guys go.
You go first. I think you should really do it. It's like, you know what?
Never mind.
In fact, why don't you go? You're like the last human on earth because you're like so afraid of death.
Why do I keep having these black things all over me?
Is it your dandruff?
No, it's the.
Because you're kissing and making out with it.
Sundries.
Sundries.
Sundries. Okay.
I got a sundry.
Oh, you already have it loaded up and locked and loaded? Good. Yeah, do it. Because I need to like kind of.
Okay. So this might be Spectrum News or part of the TISM is what that means.
Yeah.
But I'm watching these like EDM videos, concerts, things like that. And I'm noticing that everyone is wearing earplugs. And meanwhile, I'm on a walk around my neighborhood with Penny, and there's like a show that takes place, I think, near Hilltop. There's like a park over there or something, blasting EDM music. And I can hear it in Grandview. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, if you're all going to wear earplugs, just lower the volume. Lower the volume.
But you have to feel it.
You can still feel it.
No, you can't feel that bass unless it's bumping.
Really?
Bumping that. Yeah, think about it.
But I also want them to think about who are they impacting. They're ruining a lot of people's experiences elsewhere. They're disturbing nature.
Right. Disturbing those that live in the area.
So I
for
really...
their EDM shit on a Wednesday.
And it was.
Like,
it's really embarrassing. Like, I was like,
if you're in Brooklyn,
I was like,
cool.
This is not a weekend. Like,
if you're in Brooklyn, cool.
Right? I'm like,
we're not in Brooklyn.
We're not in Brooklyn. It's like, read the room. That's my problem.
Girl, read the room.
So I'm not blaming EDM. I'm just Wednesday. Like... It's loud things everywhere, though. Maybe because
you actually have gotten more sensitive as we've gotten older, and as I've gotten to know you more. I've noticed actually you're way more sensitive.
Maybe
to
that's because I live in a loud household. You have to think when Matt can't hear anything. Right.
But I thought he thinks that.
No.
We don't wear them anymore.
We don't. He doesn't wear them ever. I never see him wear them.
Okay, well that's a problem.
It's been weeks. Yeah, I know. He's gonna get dementia. Like I'm over it. I'm like, okay, don't wear them.
So if you have a hearing problem. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna have to start taking care of him soon if he doesn't get this shit together. He's so worried about losing weight.
I'm putting him in a home.
Girl, put your earplugs in.
He's going in
all
a
this
home.
Weight loss is not going to make you able to hear. Okay, so put your goddamn earplugs. If I'm being honest with you, I think I need them.
I kind of wonder. I think sometimes it wouldn't hurt.
I actually kind of want it just when I go out. Like,
then you'd really be ugly.
Oh God, no, I'd be cute. I want like one of those. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I actually think, that's actually one of my, speaking of sundries.
Actually, it's one of my kinks. I kind of like
my
love
sundry
that shit.
is that I secretly when I watch TikToks of deaf people who get their little Kevlar, what's it called?
Cochlear
implant for the first time, and they like, I hear your voice. I was saying to their friend, and their friend's like, there was one I saw that I was like, oh my God, I'm going to start fucking crying. This is my sundry.
Why
my
is that
sundry
always a crying thing? Yeah, especially the babies or the kids. When the kids are suddenly like looking at the dad or looking
like,
at the mom.
Mama! And
they're like,
and I'm like, oh my God, that baby can hear. Or like, oh, the seeing.
That baby can hear.
The seeing ones where they put the babies in the.
Oh, that is cute.
Also, you know what else I've been.
So your sundry is crying. Your sundry is crying.
No, my sundry's actually. I got it now. It's social media algorithms fucking me over.
Same.
Because I also somehow am in. This is so bad. Have you seen the videos of like the final, the angel walk?
What the fuck are you talking about? The fucking angel walk. What?
Okay, it's so
I
bad.
don't even know what the original angel walk is. What's the final angel walk?
So let me paint the scene. You're at the hospital. Said person is going to give up their organs, so they're like an angel donor or something.
Okay,
and they're on their last hurrah. Let's just say, and they're wheeling them down.
They're cutting out the liver.
No, and there's people lined up. And they're like standing outside, and they're wheeling this person who's dead, basically past them, and everybody's crying. Have you not seen this? And it's the saddest shit. They're like, she went to be with God today. Wait, oh my God! So I have that in my algorithm.
I cannot. Oh, wow, how did this get in your algorithm?
I don't know. And
you're like loving it. You're like, yes,
no, I hate it.
To me. Feed it to me.
In an honor walk for an organ.
Have you ever seen this?
My son honors walk. It's supposed to be my son's honor.
Way to go, Jay. You fought, boy. You fought.
What
this happens
the fuck is this?
Honor walk.
Patrice.
So then they show these kids that get
what?
Yeah.
Wait, brave little huh?
So he's going to donate his organs when he's
So they show the video of this private
final
moment?
Right.
This is fucked up. That's was a
my
kid.
sundry.
That was a kid.
Right. These parents will be like,
that is fucked.
These parents will be like, Bradley's last day, he was honorable and did the honor walk, and you're like,
oh, this just changed. I was just laughing a minute ago. Now I'm like,
it's not
horrifying.
No, it's horrifying. It is horrifying. That's what I'm saying. I'm mad at the algorithm for when I accidentally just watched it now twice. Now it's going to be popping up all goddamn night because I just said honor walk out loud. I don't want to see it. And I want to see more UFOs.
And hopefully my Surrey doesn't listen.
So not only do we have UFOs and aliens, not only do we have hot murderers and bad CEOs, not only do we have
drug addicts
with galaxy gas. What we have here is an algorithm problem.
Well, I was watching that video last night of just literally some, I think, Korean guy like setting up a campsite in the snow,
motherfucking
with
God.
His adorable little fucking miniature
like
poodle,
just eating and like having a good time.
And it had like a little wood stove that like went out to the top of the tent. Rugs down, blankets. He had his like lights on everywhere. Everything looked expensive and nice. Coziness.
Cozy.
And it was an ASMR like sound, so everything was zippers and like I was just watching that and I'm like, wait, how did this come to me? I think it came from all the chef
algorithm.
videos. Yep. I was watching all those chef videos. Chop, 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 chop. And so they're like, oh, he likes the sound.
See, that's the thing, and the algorithm is really.
But actually, I did love it.
I know, and then
that's the problem where I'm like,
now you're going to see it more often.
Sometimes it's wrong, but like a lot of times I'm like, actually, I love.
So they'll introduce me to like this new, like, oh, here's the honor walk. They'll like throw it in there, like, let's see if he goes for this.
Okay,
and then I'll watch it, and if I stay on it more than 5 seconds, the next 7 videos after they'll be like, oh, here we're going to go back to Luigi. We're going to go back to Luigi. Honor walk again. Oh, he's waiting on it longer. Oh my God, honor walk him. Oh, you know what else he'll like? He'll like said puppies dying. Throw him in the puppies.
Oh, I know.
And then I stick on the puppies. And it's everybody's getting their puppy.
Their puppies are dying.
Yeah, not puppies, but like dogs dying and getting puppies. And then
I can't.
Johnny was devastated when old Barky went to heaven.
Daddy took him out back behind the woodshed.
Right. He hasn't been the same since, but today we surprised him with a new puppy.
Oh, I would like that.
Stuck in those.
Now that I would watch.
I also get stuck in the...
Maybe if Trump saves TikTok, I'll get it.
Honestly, you should.
I should get it. I could jerk off to it.
I understand. I don't understand. Listen, I honestly think that TikTok is what is...
I know. The only reason...
They're giving us information that they didn't ever want us to hear.
Well, that's why they don't like that it's Chinese
right.
owned. So there's no
Like maybe the Chinese are actually trying to help the American people. They're like, yo, your government is so goddamn whack.
Probably.
But then we're telling everybody their government's
They do
whack.
laugh at us, yeah.
Well, we all laugh at everybody.
Yeah.
It's like everybody laughs at everybody like
those
much
people
better.
over there. It's like, huh?
Yeah, I can't.
We're all just fighting the same fight. Like, we can barely survive.
Yeah, nobody even cares. Like, why would we even care about what China's doing? Why don't we just trade? Why
I
is
agree.
Like, who cares?
I really agree. I'm like,
Actually, I don't care about shit. I just want to get naked and live my life.
Because you never know when it's your last time.
Right. So show your dick at the next campground you go to. Don't be scared. Do you know what I mean?
And this has been another episode of Not Well. I'm Jim.
And I'm Bobby.
Don't forget to give us a call and leave a voicemail. Our number is 614-721-5336.
Thank you to Nisi for joining the show on accident after I butt dialed her and then she called me back. Nisi's
Your
my
mom's
mother.
name is Nisi.
That's her nickname.
I feel like that's a black name.
Denise is her name. So we call her Nisi.
Also.
She's Italian.
Is that a thing?
Honestly, there's a picture of her grandpa or her great grandpa, and I think he's black. Period.
I like that.
Yeah, so
that would be so cool.
Right. So I might, but actually he's not though, because I got it proven already.
Are you a minority?
No, but I already got it proven because I have DNA tests.
You did that?
Yeah.
So now everyone has your DNA info.
Yeah.
Elon Musk can clone you.
Right, I know.
No, I'm kidding. But it is weird that they have all our
info. It scares me though because
I wish they say it's protected.
Yeah, but so are those 20 diseases in Australia that one time that then escaped the lab all of a sudden. Like
I did see that.
But they said it was from 2022 or something that happened. They're like, but we discovered it in 23 and now we're saying it now in 24. I'm like, so this has been floating around. I hate everybody. Anyway.
You are becoming more
This is a really long episode, and honestly, we might not record.
Oh.
Are we going to record before Chicago? But you're leaving Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
So
but I could do it Tuesday afternoon.
Okay, we can still do it.
Wake up and come.
We can do one last one last little episode before we go to Chicago.
Or we could just do it in Chicago. Oh, you're not bringing it
Yeah. I mean, we could do it impromptu. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All I know is that if you're in Chicago and you're hot and you don't think we're ugly since we just talked about that, hit us up. Thank you.
I don't know how to wink.
I don't either. It's terrible. Goodbye. Oh, I look like what's the guy's name from Radiohead?
Having a stroke.
Tom York. Yeah,
looks like that.
Yeah, and that's actually like
he's like a little cat.
It's like a little trait.